Hello, everybody. It's story time with Checkers and Jingle here. So, today is my birthday. So, today, me and my twin sister, we are 28 years old. And it's also my hamster Checkers' birthday, too. He is a year old. So, because it's all three of our birthdays, I thought I'd tell you guys the story of Checkers. So, it all started last year after I lost Mocha on September 21st, 2024. I wanted to take some time off, and mourn the loss of Mocha as her passing had affected me both emotionally and mentally, and I missed her so much. And I wasn't ready on adopting a new hamster until I had to take the time that I need and go through the 5 stages of grief. So my mom said we could always get the hamster on my birthday, and that's what we did yesterday. Sorry, not yesterday. This is what we and that's what we did last year. We went to like two Petcos, one near Subway. I wanted to get a male hamster because I already had like 9 females in total, but unfortunately they didn't have any male hamsters at the store. But the employee, they called, the employee called the Petco near Safeway, and of course, they said that they had male hamsters. So my mom and I, we went to the Petco near Safeway, and of course, we got to look at the hamsters, and I saw this little black and white hamster, and of course, this hamster was very special. He had a white stripe on his head, and he had a little white heart shaped spot on his back. And I knew that was the perfect pet that I would pick, the perfect hamster. And I said to my mom, I said, "Mom, this hamster looks cute. Can we adopt him?" And she said it was okay. So she looked at the heart shaped spot that Checkers had. So Checkers has been there for me when I needed him the most. He was there for me when I broke up with Rohan this year, my boyfriend, who is now my ex, and of course, Checkers was there for me for Christmas, Thanksgiving. He had a wonderful hamster friend named Hamilton, who I was babysitting. But sadly, Hamilton passed away this year. He passed away in March of this year, and Checkers was very upset. He was really sad because Hamilton and Checkers, so even though they're solitary, they were still best friends as I keep the cages away from each other. Of course, Checkers, he made a lot of new friends. He made friends with my CSS worker, and he made friends with my neighbors, and of course, he made a lot of new friends with a lot of people. Checkers loves pet stores. He loves going to Petco. So I keep him in his travel cage. And of course, everybody loves Checkers. They're like, "Oh, he's so cute. Oh, he's so adorable." Of course, Checkers, um, he's a mascot for my channel now. He's a mascot for my channel because I do a lot of read alouds on YouTube, because I like to read books during my spare time. Of course, um, having Checkers with me, he has helped me very much. He helped me when I had to get a tooth extraction in August of this year because I had to get all four of my teeth removed, two wisdoms and two bad cavities, and I was really nervous about going to Stanford Hospital, and Checkers helped me out. I did a lot of training with him, give him lots of love. He was the younger brother for Kenji, my beta fish. When Mocha passed away, Kenji was very lonely, and I had to give Kenji some love. And of course, when I got Checkers, Kenji, it took some time for the two of them to get to know each other, and pretty soon Kenji got used to Checkers, and they were like brothers. When Kenji passed away last year, Checkers was upset, and of course, last year, November 7th, I adopted a Delta Tail beta fish named Jingle, and of course, it took both Checkers and Jingle to trust each other. And then as time went by, they started to trust each other. And of course, whenever I hold Checkers in his cuddle cup, I have him, near Jingle's tank, and those two would be talking to each other. So Checkers has a lot of people that he likes. He loves my father, he loves my family. Of course, he loves my grandmother very, very much. Of course, he also likes neighbors as well, and he likes the two girls that my mom takes care of. And of course, he loves the CSS worker. He likes Mindy, Anthony, and of course Rudy. So I'm very happy that I have such a wonderful hamster in my life. So Checkers was actually my second male hamster. He's also the second black and white hamster I had. I used to have one black and white hamster who was a female. Her name was Oreo, but sadly Oreo passed away in 2018. I have the dates, but anyways, for Checkers, he's actually the first hamster that I had to have a stripe on its head and a heart-shaped spot on his back. I would say Checkers, the heart-shaped spot on his back, I would call it the power of love because he stores the love from that special spot on his back. So Checkers is silly and he's also smart as well. He'll always remind me to get my medication. Of course, he could be funny at times, like he'll climb around the cage, chew on there. He'll stand on his water bottle. He was also very smart. Like for example, not only he was reminding me of my medication, but he was also reminding me to get, my vitamins or do my medication like my inhaler. And of course, Checkers. He'll always be my special hamster. I love him very much. He's more than anything to me. He's like a brother to me because I don't have a brother in real life. I have a sister. And of course, having Checkers by my side, and he's like a best friend for me. He's like a best friend and a brother to me. And of course, he's a very special, wonderful hamster. I don't know what I would do without Checkers. So today's Checkers is 1 year old. He just turned one. And of course, he's a great brother to both Kenji and Jingle. So Checkers, if he does ever pass on, I'll miss him very much, but I love Checkers more than anything. And I'll always, give him the love that he needs, and I accept him for who he is. But yeah, so anyways, that's all I have to say. This is Storytime with Checkers and Jingle signing off. Bye.